We're halfway through June. It's just crazy how time flies, isn't it? So this is going to be the Libra reading. I put up a Libra reading the other day, and it just, you know how I am, guys. It didn't feel like it was the one that was meant for the general audience, and I realized that that was actually for a couple people I know, but this is more general Libra reading. If you're a Libra, Sun in Libra, for June 19th today through June 30th. Okay, so let's see what comes through. Thank you, Source, Father, Creator, God. Thank you, Universe. Thank you, angels, archangels. Thank you, archangels, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel. Thank you, all pillars, cornerstones, and guides for allowing me to connect to the energy of Libra, Sun, and their partner. Thank you for the clear, directed messages for those who need it most at this time. Thank you. Yeah, this is going to be Libra for you and your soulmate or special person. All right, here we go. Work, health, friends, family, relationships, all that other stuff's going to come into at times, but it really is for you and your special person, Libra. And the energy can flip. So we're looking at you first, Libra. Ooh, I need my glasses. All right, Libra. You have in your foundation the Hanged Man in reverse. This side, this is the vice versa tarot. For those of you who are curious, I'm sure you guys, if you watch readings, you've seen this deck before. I like this deck. I haven't used it in a while. I've just been using it a little bit this week since I've been back. Um, Hangman reverse. So you are at a place where you're kind of not making a lot of movement right now, and a lot of that is because you're focused on things in the past. You're doing sort of a little bit of a review, I guess, of past experiences, things that need to be sort of worked out. But this is temporary. It's a good thing. You may be having a little bit of trouble sleeping or really finding yourself staying up at night thinking about this stuff because you can see this is at nighttime with the stars all out in the sky. It's probably a really good thing if you have a beach near you or a place where you can get out underneath the open stars and just kind of connect to God, to your higher power, and really do some praying, meditation. That's going to be very healing for you. First card that came out for you guys, Libra, is the Nine of Swords, and in this card, you can pretty much see what it's saying. I mean, there's just a lot of thoughts, a lot of different and external energy coming towards you very quickly, and you might have a lot of ideas about how to move forward or what you want to do, but you feel still stuck here with this foundational energy of the Hanged Man. You're going to be moving forward really soon. I do feel like that if you saw the Libra reading that I started to post the other day, that probably applies to most of you, that there is a surge forward coming, but where you're at right now, this sort of a little bit suppressed energy, maybe a little bit depressed. I think this is temporary. This isn't like clinical depression. For some of you, it may be, but it's a period of transition, right? That's what that's about. This is someone who's feeling a little bit tired, a little bit suppressed, but there are a lot of ideas coming to you, and those swords are lit up. Remember, swords are the air element, and they represent communication and movement, and they are lit up, right? So if you're getting any sort of ideas that feel really divinely connected or like they're a part of your destined path, listen to those ideas, write them down, do your part, right? The universe, God, your higher power will do for you. He doesn't go anywhere. God, something I found out in my life, especially this year, is God doesn't leave us. We leave God. And also, don't let other people's ideas of how your relationship with God should be impact you more than that it should. Certainly, loved ones and their ideas are important, but at the end of the day, you know who you are, right? You know your connection to God, and you know your understanding of that connection, and that's what's important here with this Nine of Swords, and that's been a big key in my life. So I can relate to this, Libra, but it's about knowing what is for you, knowing what's not, and knowing how to take those bright light ideas and move forward with them. Don't let your ego get in the way of whatever's happened with you and your soul person. You have the Five of Swords here. This is past energy as well, right? It's reversed. This is the Five of Swords. It's reversed here. And this is, again, don't get too caught up in who was right or wrong with this past stuff. It's not really about that. You know that. But I know that sometimes we can get a little stuck in our feelings resentments build up, right? It's really important to recognize that, Libra, and recognize that it's not really about who was right or wrong or who did what. It's about where are you now? Where do you go from here, right? You have the Hermit card in reverse as well. This is a Virgo energy from your past that is still front and center in your energy right now. So if you're a Libra and you're dealing with a Virgo who is literally stuck in your energy, that's this, and it's there. There is some energy here. There's more than just that. We have some Aries energy, um, some Pisces energy, but big time Virgo, and lots of air energy, which is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. But mostly because of this Hermit card here, it's dead in center. It feels like for those of you in Libra, Sun in Libra, who are dealing with a Virgo Sun, woo, that's a strong connection. There's a lot going on here. For those of you who are men Libras dealing with a female Virgo or Aries, this person is still very much attached to you and in love with you. They want to communicate. They may be in separation or not in communication right now, but that's about change. Also, for those who are male Libras with female Virgos or Aries, did I just say that? Anyway, it's coming up again because you've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is Virgo energies. This could also be a male energy, which is a divine masculine who is coming through as the Queen of Pentacles because they're finally opening up to their feminine energies because we all have masculine and feminine energies within us. All of us, right? Every part of the spectrum, straight, gay, anything, it doesn't matter. Like, we all carry both of those energies. One is stronger usually, so like you would have a divine masculine energy or divine feminine, but this is a divine masculine energy actually coming through in a feminine way. So that would be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Lots of Virgo energy in this for you guys, Libras. And then you've got this beautiful um mother goddess card here with the Empress, and she is really just that for me is a little bit of Piscean energy for some reason coming through, but ultimately it's attached to that Queen of Pentacles. So I would say there is some Aries, Pisces, Virgo, 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 or Libra. So if you're a Libra dealing with a Virgo, this is probably your reading. They do want to speak to you. They have the Page of Swords in reverse. So they want to speak to you. They want to bring in some communication about something that they did or didn't do in the past and try to make it right. They're going to do that. It's coming toward the end of this month or early in July. You can expect that. So for those of you who have not been in communication, there is communication coming with this person, no doubt about it. Could also be someone with a rising air energy of Libra, Gemini, strong Gemini, or Aquarius, some Aquarius energy. Definitely the rising. Could be a sun Aquarius, but in the rising place, it's probably a Gemini or Aquarius. I'm getting really good at deciphering those little pieces of the energies. So that clarity is really good to have. So I'm really grateful for that coming through lately. Yeah, so let's look at the soulmate side. So that's where you are. Let's look at them specifically and see what they're doing. This person who could be a Virgo, Aries, or Gemini, Aquarius rising, maybe Aquarius sun. That's about it that I'm seeing really strongly, but you never know. We all have so many different placements. Okay, so the way that they're presenting to you, you have this Knight of Wands energy. This is reversed. Again, that lightning striking. So something that was not resolved is really weighing in on them about the past. And you may have thought when it didn't get resolved or when you went into separation, God, that person didn't even care. They didn't even acknowledge this, or like they just dipped. Well, all of a sudden, I don't know how long it's been since this happened, but all of a sudden they're on fire about it. Like lightning has struck. They're suddenly like they're the ones. You might have started to move on a little bit. Now they can't get over it or forget about it. So that's interesting how that flips, right? You've got the Ace of Wands again. Communication, communication, communication. There is fire energy here. I don't feel like this is a Leo, and it could be Aries, but I don't feel like this is a lot of Leo or Sagittarius energy. It's specific to Aries, Virgo, Gemini, and Aquarius. Those four are really powerful in here. Got the Two of Cups. So this is definitely a really strong connection. There's lots of emotion and spirituality to this connection. It feels right. You do have the Queen of Cups appearing here. What that really shows me is more how they see you. They're seeing you as the Queen of Cups, which is a very nurturing energy, a very loving energy. It is water sign, so you could take that to mean that there's someone's got strong water in their chart. I'm just not seeing a lot of Cancer or excuse me. There was Pisces coming up, I guess, a little bit, but mostly I'm not. I see, other than Pisces, I don't see a lot of the other waters. Um, take that. I don't see Scorpio here, and I don't really see Cancer, but I definitely feel some Piscean energy. So if you are a Libra dealing with a Pisces, that's present. It's just not coming through as strong as the Virgo and the Aquarius and Aries and Gemini. All right. We've got Page of Cups again in reverse, right? What does this tell me? This person wants to communicate and make things right. They want to make amends to you. They want to apologize for something that they did, and it's really started weighing on them with that in their foundation. They've got the Ten of Swords here. They don't know, and this is again the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So they don't know if they can go back and fix what's been damaged. They're afraid they can't, but they want to. They want to go back and do things differently. They want to be a mess. They wish they could take back the past. What they want is to be with you. They've got the Fool card, Major Arcana, and the World card, Major Arcana. Both of these are just so powerful, right? It's just like this person is wanting to take a huge leap forward with you, but they know they've got to go back and fix this thing, whatever this was. Really special, Libras. Like, this to me shows that someone really does have the right intentions. They've just got to get buckled up, right? They've got to buckle up for this ride and start being willing to connect. But these major arcanas coming out at the end are really powerful. I would say the one thing that I would, if I were you, Libra, I wouldn't, don't sit and focus in on it, because when you focus on something, that almost puts too much. It stresses the energy. I don't want to say that it blocks it. I don't like the word block it. I don't like to use that word. It stresses it. It puts too much focus on what you're doing on healing yourself, raising your own vibration, your connection to your higher power. That's going to be what's going to serve you well, Libra. But yeah, this looks good for you and whoever this person is that you're thinking about or that's on your mind while you're watching this reading. I'm going to pull a Sacred Destiny Oracle card or two and a Veritas Oracle card and see what else comes out. Success. So there's a great confirmation. There is success in this connection, and it's on the horizon. And this thing could have been dead in the water for a minute too. This doesn't feel like something that's just been really active lately. It feels like something that really got stuck, that hit a road bump, and that now that person who maybe avoided the issue at the time just can't avoid it. They're just constantly thinking about it. All right, Veritas. Abundance. So you have the Abundance card coming out from the Veritas Tarot. It says, abundance presents itself in many forms in our lives, more so when we notice and appreciate its natural divine arrangement. So the more you, Libra, focus on how perfect everything is in the now, just the way it is, and acknowledge that it's just the way it's supposed to be, you're going to see more and more abundance flowing into you in this now. You also have courage in the foundation. I love that. See the little elephant using its trunk to reach up for that coconut? Reach for that brass ring, Libra. It's yours. The courage card says, it takes wholehearted courage and resolve to bravely reach for what you desire, especially when it matters. Reach for it, Libras. Reach for it. It's yours. If it wasn't, you wouldn't want it so badly. We are not created to have things, to desire things deep in our hearts, unless we were meant to have those things we desire. Remember that, Libras. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your time. Please give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know how this reading resonated for you or didn't, if it didn't. And if you'd like to reach out for a one-on-one, you can reach me at rayoflighttarot@gmail.com. Have a happy weekend, guys. Take care.